Right now, one of my biggest compliments I get in the gym is about my shoulders. People ask me how I built that wide look, how I got the V-taper, or what program I'm just basically running. But here's the truth. 1 year ago, my shoulders weren't anything special. They weren't tiny, but they weren't impressive either. Kind of rounded, nothing that made me stand out. And honestly, it was frustrating. I thought maybe I just didn't have the genetics for it. But over the past 6 months, something changed. I learned exactly what my shoulders were missing. And now they're one of my strongest, most noticeable parts of my physique. So in this video I'm breaking down how I went from narrow average shoulders to wide broad shoulders. No steroids of course, just 3 specific changes that made all the difference. Tip number 1, train till failure. Tip number 1 is simple but brutal. Train to absolutely failure. For the longest time I was stopping my sets way too early. I'd leave 2 to 3 reps in the tank, and I thought that was enough. But to grow shoulders, especially as a teen, you need to push all the way till failure. That's where the real growth happens. And yeah, if your face doesn't look like this by the end of the set, you're probably doing something wrong, mate. For shoulders, I like to stick to 3 to 4 sets, aiming for 10 to 15 reps. And if you can do more, increase the weight of course. Rest from 60 to 90 seconds between the sets, so the pump stays insane. And that's exactly how you force your delts to grow. Tip number 2, frequency and recovery. Tip number 2 is about how often you should train your shoulders. And the answer might surprise you. See, most teens either train shoulders too little or too much. Some hit them once every couple weeks as a part of push day, and others smash them every single session. But actually the both approaches are wrong. Here's what actually works, 2 times per week. Yeah, that's the sweet spot where you give your delts enough stimulus to grow, but also enough recovery time so they don't get overtrained. Always remember, shoulders are involved in almost every upper body exercise. If you overdo it, you're not giving them a chance to repair and actually grow. I used to think grinding harder was the answer, but when I started training shoulders twice a week and letting them recover, that's when they finally started growing broader and fuller. So don't just worry about the workout, focus on frequency and recovery. That's the secret most teens ignore actually. Tip number 3, the right exercises and full shoulder development. Tip number 3 is all about choosing the right exercises and making sure you're actually hitting all 3 parts of the shoulders: front delts, side delts and rear delts. If you only train 1 or 2, your shoulders will never look broad and 3D. But when you actually hit all 3, that's when your physique really stands out. Here are 3 moves I built my entire shoulder routine around. Number 1, of course, dumbbell shoulder press. This is the big strength builder. The dumbbell press is amazing because it forces both sides of your body to grow equally. No cheating, no letting one arm do more than the other. It primarily builds your front delts, but it also gives your whole shoulder a solid foundation of strength and size. Now some form tips for you guys. Start with your dumbbells, level at your shoulder, palms facing forward. Press them straight up while keeping your core braced and your lower back neutral. Don't overarch. Control the dumbbells down slowly, don't let them just drop. How I do it is 3 sets aiming for 8 to 12 reps. I focus on full range of motion and always pushing close to failure. Alright, exercise number 2 for your shoulders are lateral raises. If you want your shoulders to look broad in a t-shirt, this is the exercise. The side delts are what creates that capped wide look, and lateral raises are the most direct way to target them. If you want a nice form, hold the dumbbells at your sides with slight bend at your elbows. Raise them out to the side until your elbows are about parallel with the floor. Don't swing, keep it smooth. Like imagine you're lifting your elbows instead of hands. This keeps the tension on the side delts and not your traps. Common mistake I see people doing, so when they can do normal rep, they stop. But what you actually want to do is not stop when it's hard, and when you actually can do normal rep, do half reps to really feel the burn. How I do it for this exercise is 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps, sometimes adding partial reps or drop sets at the end to really burn them out, as I mentioned earlier. Exercise number 3, real delt flies. Here's the move almost every teen skips, and that's why most shoulders you see in the gym look flat. The real delts are the hidden key to 3D round the shoulders. Training them not only makes your delts pop from the side and back, but also balances your posture so you don't get pulled forward. Sit on a bench and lean forward, holding dumbbells under your legs, with a slight bend in your elbows. Raise your arms out to the side until the level with your shoulders. Control the weight on the way down also. So yeah, the magic isn't in doing 10 different exercises. It's in doing these 3 with perfect form and going to failure and sticking with them consistently. And if you still somehow feel that your shoulders aren't finished, that's not probably going to happen, but if it does, throw in push-ups. That pump will leave your shoulders destroyed. In a good way, of course. And that's it, just 3 key tips and few exercises that completely changed my shoulders. It hits all 3 heads of the delts, front, side and rear. If you do it consistently, your shoulders will actually grow and you'll start getting that broad look everyone wants. If you find this helpful, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm and also consider subscribing, because 93% of you aren't subscribed to me. More teen workout breakdowns are coming, so stay tuned. And as always, see you in the next video. See you, boys.